Special thanks goes out to Frankie B for his $10 super thanks and Kelvin Houston for his $2 super thanks. I appreciate you guys supporting my work. Okay, let's get to this 50-year-old dumpster fire whose handle on TikTok is single AF50. Ay, ay, ay. Here we go.
Okay, so through all my dating struggles, here's a problem in a million years never thought I would encounter. 50. Meet somebody at a party with some friends at the beach. So he hits me up on Facebook. So just in casual conversation, I make the comment like, hey, you need to buy health insurance? And he said,
What?
I'm still on my dad's.
Why would that come up?
I was like, that's funny. Like, you have to get off when you're 26. And he said, I know, I need to start looking. I was like, negative Ghost Rider. The pattern is full. And on top of that, I have another 26-year-old too. And I'm like, did y'all not watch the story of Mary Kay Latano and Billy Falal or whatever their names are? That's like disgusting. I have a 19-year-old. You can't be 24 years younger than me and 7 years older than my kid.
But you have two.
I mean, that's just whack. So, anyway, I mean, I'm sure it's cool if a guy does it, but whatever. I mean, I've had my daddy issue dates too, you know.
Of course you have.
But, dude, no. I mean, no. That's gross. Like, pedophile gross. Right? Am I right?
Stop the cap.
So the first thing I'd like to ask you guys is, do you notice how immature she's acting? Do you notice that she's not acting like a woman in her 50s, her 40s, or even her 30s for that matter? No, this woman is acting like she's 24 or 25 years old. Look at the way she's sitting in her car with her leg up. That's something teenagers do. Then with the vocal fry and then the fake rejection when she says, that's a negative, Ghost Rider, the pattern is full. Then she says, that's whack. I say all the time, guys, that women grow old, but they never grow up. This chick is in her 50s, acting like she's some 22-year-old smoke show. Lady, you're 50. I'm not saying that you have to go out and buy a cane and talk about how excited you are about getting your AARP card, but acting like you're some Vegas hot girl or some Miami stripper is not becoming of a woman who has more wrinkles on her neck than I do on my scrotum. Anyway, she says she goes to the beach and she meets a guy. Then he hits her up on Facebook. Lady, it's 2022. The only people who use Facebook to hook up are old people. Like really, really old people. Look, man, I've been out of the game for five and a half years. And even I know that Instagram is what girls give to dudes that they're on the fence about, not Facebook. I mean, what is this, 2014? Speaking of which, she said she met somebody, but she didn't give him her number. If you are really interested in him, then why wouldn't you give him your number? Oh, I know. You're dating someone else you really like, and you do not want him finding out about the fact that you've still got a few fishing poles dangling bait off the back of your boat. Hell, that was probably him texting her at the beginning of the video.
So, just because.
And this, gentleman, is why she's single at 50. We can all see that she used to be attractive because she doesn't look bad for 50. But older women who tell dating stories like this are always single because they're always monkey branching from sausage to sausage. But this chick is old enough and experienced enough to understand that men who actually know the game and understand how modern women operate will jump ship as soon as her phone buzzes at all hours of the day or night.
So, just because.
That's why she gave this dude her Facebook. The next thing that jumped out to me was the fact that she says that she asked this 26-year-old about health insurance. This is 784% cap. In what universe does a woman ask a man that she is romantically interested in about getting health insurance? What part of the conversation does that even come up? I can't think of a topic that could be even 6 degrees from, hey, do you need to buy health insurance? Now, at this point, you guys might be thinking, well, why would she lie about a conversation she had with some dude about health insurance? And the answer is simple, because she's either banging or wants to bang this guy. But she wants everyone to think there's no way she would ever do this, but I definitely think she is. Let's go through the clues here. Clue number 1, she has a hashtag, not a you-know-what, at the bottom of her screen. Sweetheart, so long as your romantic interest is at least 18 years of age, let the good times roll. Older women smash younger men all the time, so why would she hide this? Which leads me to clue number 2. She's the kind of woman who shames older men for dating younger women. Guys, I am 237% certain that this chick has made comments on more than one video or Facebook posting where she shames older men for dating younger women. The men who used to smash her in her 20s and 30s are now turning their attention to the women who are now, 2 and 3 decades younger than she is. And given what we know about modern women not taking rejection well, especially after they've hit the wall twice, like this woman, you know damn well that this chick has called men her age multiple times who date women in their 20s and 30s in elipidep spelled backwards. Gotta keep it clean for YouTube, guys. Clue number 3. She actually felt the need to inform us that she has a kid that's 19 years old. Nobody gives a damn about your kid, lady. But the reason why you mentioned it was to prove to us how gross you think younger men are, which leads me to clue number 4, that she is 544% smashing this 26-year-old beach bum. She didn't want to look like a hypocrite. You see, she spent the last 2+ decades talking trash about older men who date and smash younger women. But now that she's in her 50s and now getting used by men in their 20s, she doesn't want us to find out because, well, we would rightfully call her a hypocrite. So in order to preemptively circumvent the justified moniker of a two-faced old maid who shames men who choose not to date women her age, she came up with this elaborate video to convince the world that there is just no way in hell that she would ever date a man half her age. I mean, there's just no way we would ever suspect that she's actually banging this dude, right? I mean, the hashtag at the bottom of her video, combined with the fact that she has a kid that's 19 years old, as good as tells us that she'll never have anything to do with this youngster, right? Wrong. Law number 24 of the 49 Laws of Sharp states that the more she tries to convince you of something, the more likely the opposite is true. And keep in mind, gentlemen, older women are masters of deception. They've had decades to hone this craft. But if you know how modern women operate, you can spot this stuff immediately. She didn't explicitly state, "I don't date younger men." She's old enough to understand that men who know better know that what women say and what women do are often polar opposites of one another. So to make sure that she didn't look like she was lying, she dropped these little subtle hints to insinuate that she doesn't date younger men and relies on the viewers to draw the conclusion she wants them to come to. And that conclusion is, this 50-year-old woman does not date men in their 20s. She thinks that nobody will pick up on her deception. The fake outrage at the thought of smashing a man half her age, right? Mentioning her 19-year-old to make us think that, smashing this dude is akin to smashing her kid. And the hashtag at the bottom, as well as another clue, let's not let this get by. She said, "I have another 26-year-old.
And on top of that, I have another 26-year-old too.
So she is entertaining two 26-year-olds. She probably likely forgot that she mentioned that at the beginning of the video. You see, gentlemen, the lay person would just take what she says and what's on her screen at face value. But men here know and understand that this video is little more than a thinly veiled ruse to make the world think that she doesn't smash younger men. This woman needs to get over herself. Like young women who have blue check marks in their DMs on the regular, she is mistaking sexual attention for relationship attention. And at 50+ years old, she should know this. Sweetheart, these dudes just want to smash you. They don't want to wife you or have a relationship with you. They want to smash and pass, rinse and repeat. And when she says, that's a negative, ghostwriter, the pattern is full, which, by the way, nobody under 40 will understand, shout out to Maverick and Goose, she's acting like she's got this long line of men lined up around the block, on bended knee, who went to Jared, waiting for the privilege of asking for her wrinkled hand in marriage. That's why she's got this, not interested vibe about her. Lady, you'll take all the attention you can get and you'll like it. Because trust me, it will not be long before even clueless 26-year-olds at beach parties stop looking in your direction to fulfill their gilf fantasies. That's all I got for you guys this time around. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share the video on your way out. And if you like this format, drop your boy a super thanks, and I'll put it on the screen the next go-round. Till next time, guys.